Here we are guys, inside of Fisch. Today I'm going to be showing you the best enchants for all the rods in the game that are actually worth enchanting. Watch this video up until the end and you guys will know the best enchants for all the rods that are worth enchanting in the game. Let's go and get into it now guys. So we are going to go ahead and start off here with one of the new ones in the game, the Ethereal Prism Rod. This Ethereal Prism Rod guys is going to benefit most from the Steady enchant. This is the best enchant for this rod by far. However guys, if you do want to, you can put an Exalted Relic enchant on, being like the Piercing enchant or whatever it's called guys, that allows you to get like the Trident Rod's passive on it. I wouldn't recommend that one guys, honestly. Steady's better and it's from normal enchants. So yeah guys, there you go, that's for the Ethereal Prism Rod. Next we'll talk about the Seraphic Rod. Now the Seraphic Rod guys benefits mostly from the Quantum mutation on it guys. That's going to make this rod the best when it comes to making money. So keep that in mind, put Quantum on that rod. Zeus Rod guys, what is Zeus's rod going to benefit most from? Well, Zeus Rod guys is going to benefit from the Steady enchant as well. So make sure you guys get Steady on this if you guys want the Zeus Rod for making money. It's pretty good guys if that's the case. If you guys have the Auric Rod, then put Hasty on the Auric Rod. I do not have the Auric Rod to show you guys today. Next guys, we're going to talk about the Rod of the Forgotten Fang, I guess. This Rod of the Forgotten Fang can go and benefit most from Quantum enchant if you guys are trying to make money. If you guys aren't too bothered about money, quality is going to benefit this rod best, giving it guys the ability to do an instant lure speed, which of course does help. To be fair, not instant, but nearly instant, to be honest guys. We'll talk about the No Life Rod next. If you guys want to get XP, then enchant this rod with quality. If you guys want it for making money, then enchant it with Quantum, which is of course a Exalted Relic enchant. Finally guys, if you want this rod for like fishing in areas like Volcano and Brine Pool and stuff guys, then I'd recommend actually putting Invincible on it. That's another Exalted Relic enchant, but honestly guys, I quite like Invincible on this rod. That's what I currently have it as right now, because I'm not really using this rod for making money and stuff anymore. Anyway guys, next we'll talk about the Kraken Rod. Now, do I have the Kraken Rod? I think I do. The Kraken Rod is going to benefit most from the Hasty enchant there guys, so make sure you get Hasty on your Kraken's Rod and that'll help it out a lot. Yeah, here it is guys. I'm not even actually enchanting this properly. Rod of the Depths, if you guys are trying to farm XP, put quality on it. If you guys are trying to farm money, go and put Quantum on it. I'm sorry, not quality, for XP, Clever for XP. Also guys, it can benefit from things such as Hasty as well, giving that instant lure speed. Volcanic Rod is one of the new ones in this update. Volcanic Rod guys is going to benefit most from the Hasty enchant, so make sure you guys get Hasty on that. Heaven's Rod next is going to benefit most from Hasty as well. I'm just going to scroll along these rods right now guys and just tell you. Abyssal Spectre Rod is going to benefit from Hasty, to be honest guys. Hasty is quite a good one for this rod if I'm being fair. Arctic Rod guys, if you've got the Arctic Rod, I'd probably recommend putting Hasty on this one too. Aurora Rod, I wouldn't really recommend enchanting this one anymore guys, but if you want to, Divine can be good for the Aurora Rod. Other things can help, like Resilient, he has some extra resilience there. Also Hasty can be good for that. Avalanche Rod, probably wouldn't recommend enchanting this if I'm being honest, but you guys can probably put something such as Hasty on it, again getting that near instant lure speed and stuff, that can help. The Brick Rod guys is definitely going to benefit most from Hasty because it's got 0% lure speed, being kind of slow. Champions Rod, I'd recommend for the Champions Rod guys to probably go ahead and put Hasty on this thing. Now of course you don't have to, you could maybe do something else to increase the luck potentially guys, maybe quality if you wanted a bit of an all-rounder, but I think Hasty's best for this. Crystallized Rod, wouldn't really recommend enchanting this, but if you really want to get crystallized relics with this, then put Hasty on the rod. Of course we've talked about the Ethereal Prism Rod. Let's find some more guys that are worth enchanting that we've not talked about. Ice Warpers probably wouldn't enchant this one, but if you guys do, put Hasty on it. King's Rod, Hasty, definitely. Kraken Rod, we've talked about that, haven't we, earlier? Leviathan's Fang Rod, so this is another new rod in this update guys. So the Leviathan's Fang Rod, what would I recommend for this one? Well, looking at the thing, I'd probably recommend quality. That's going to increase your resilience, which is kind of low, being 5%. It's going to increase that lure speed, being 70%, which is quite high, but definitely going to be improved by that Hasty. And also going to increase the luck. I think quality is probably the best for this rod. If you guys really want instant lure speed, then probably put on Hasty. Mythical Rod, Divine's good, Hasty's good, Resilient is good for that rod. We've talked about No Life guys. Poseidon Rod is going to probably benefit most from hasty, giving it that instant lure speed, if I'm being fair. Reinforced rod, guys, definitely hasty with this one. A lot of them, as you can see in the game, do benefit from hasty the most. But of course, some rods are kind of different. We've talked about No Life Rod before. Rod of the Eternal King, again hasty. Rod of the Exalted One, hasty without a doubt, because of course this is going to be farming for Exalted Relics, and hasty is going to help you guys the most with that. Sunken Rod, again hasty on this if you guys are going to try and farm up treasure maps. The Tempest Rod, guys, what would I recommend with the Tempest Rod? Now the Tempest Rod, steady can help the Tempest Rod, but I'd probably recommend hasty on the Tempest Rod as well. Hasty is going to be the best one for the Tempest Rod, guys, if I'm being honest. Actually, sorry, no, I thought that lure speed said 50%. Sorry, Tempest Rod is going to benefit most from steady. Ignore what I said there, steady. I thought that was 50% there. Trident Rod, I wouldn't recommend enchanting enchant the Trident Rod and get hasty on it. That's what I'd recommend. We talked about the Zeus Rod already. Let's go and talk about a few more that I haven't actually got. That you guys might want to enchant. So pretty much, guys, some more rods here that I haven't personally got, but you're going to want to enchant. So let's talk a few more about the other Mariana's Veil rods, guys, that I don't have. So we have the Rod of the Zenith, guys. Would I recommend enchanting this thing? Probably not, but if you guys are going to come to enchanting it, put Resilient on it, guys, or Mystical. That's going to increase its resilience quite a bit. Other alternatives are going to be Controlled for this rod, or Divine to increase the luck, or of course Immortal if you guys want to spend an Exalted Relic. If you guys want an overall improvement, go and put Quality on that. Challenger's Rod, guys, is honestly a great rod in the game to go and get. I'd recommend, guys, if you want to make money with this, put Quantum on it. If you guys don't have an Exalted Relic to put that on, though, I'd recommend instead to go and put Abyssal on the rod. If you guys just want an overall stat increase, then put Quality. That's probably the best. Now, Steady can also be good for the Challenger's Rod, allowing you guys to catch fish a little bit easier. Some more, guys, over here. Leviathan's Fang Rod. Actually, did we talk about that? Do I have the Leviathan's Fang Rod? I do. We've already talked about that one, guys. So yeah, for Leviathan's Fang, Resilient is good. Quality is good. Controlled is good. If you guys want to make money, Quantum is good. Enchant. Volcanic Rod, guys, so this is another one that's new. Honestly, this is the best mid-game rod in the game, guys. It's super good. For that reason, I'd definitely enchant it. And if I was to enchant that rod, I'd put hasty on it, just increasing its low lure speed, being 30%. If you guys don't end up getting hasty, then Swift is a good alternative. And if you guys really don't want to get hasty on the rod and switch it up a bit, Quality is another alternative there for you guys. Now, I'm trying to see here if I've missed any rods that are worth enchanting. I personally do not think so. I don't think there's many other rods in the game that are actually worth enchanting in Fish. I've kind of covered all of them there. So yeah, guys, I think that's honestly going to be it for the video here in Fish. That is the best enchants for all of the rods that are actually worth enchanting in the game, including the brand new Mariana's Veil rods. I think that's going to be it for the video here, and I guess like and subscribe for more.